The Spanish announce table.
We did see another backstage. This was a promo, not an attack, but a backstage promo from Jon Moxley, as we alluded to, did make some news as he dropped the bombshell that he will be having a child with Renee Young, or Renee Paquette now, because she's no longer in WWE. And he also said, hey, this match needs to be me versus Kenny. It needs to show who's the number one guy in the world. I still think that's me. He thinks that's him. Paraphrasing here, but let's find out December 2nd. Then we get to the contract signing, Kenny Omega with another fire intro from Justin Roberts.
Yeah.
He too was the PWI Wrestler of the Year. He too was this, but unlike Jon Moxley, he did. It was just fucking great, right? Comes out looking like Magnum PI's understudy in that bad suit and weird haircut. Comes out there, sits in the chair, waits for Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley's music hits, doesn't come out. Then we go backstage, and he's unconscious. Looks like he's bleeding from the nose or maybe the head. He does not make the contract signing. Kenny Omega ends up signing the contract and just leaving, but this now leads to a whodunit. Who attacked Jon Moxley?
I think it was Kenny Omega. I think they're going to lean heel more with Kenny Omega with this cleaner thing. I know we were saying he kind of walks the line, but we've seen enough of this little snide. I think he's going to be that kind of oh, me? Kind of heel guy. I don't got time to talk about what happened over there, even though he just beat the shit out of somebody, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that's where they're going to go with that. And again, I think Moxley's going to take some time off maybe, and we're going to get Omega. I think he's going to lead the charge.
Yeah. Peeking behind the curtain, we don't know how far along she is and paternity time and things like that. And again, we shouldn't know that, but I'm just saying that's, to be considered as far as predicting things. I think it's one of three people. It's either classic storyline telling where it is Kenny Omega. I'm leaning into the heel. I'm Kenny Omega, right? Could be Lance Archer, who keeps saying, I'm the number one contender. I'm the fucking guy. Everyone dies. Guess who fucking died? It was Jon Moxley. Or, and this would be the most interesting, and I would fucking love it, it's Hangman Adam Page trying to get into the good graces of Kenny Omega. He's an anxious millennial cowboy. He's out there now on his own. He doesn't like this out on his own. He wants to be back in the elite. What better way to then get buddy-buddy with Kenny Omega and jump Jon Moxley?
Here it is. He jumps Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley then we're gonna put this, and he's like, all right, title match. And so they get a title match. Hangman Page wins it, and then he goes to Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? What are you doing? Why are you this way? What are you fucking drunk? Like just leaning into him. He'll be like, what is this? Now I'll give you the first title, you know what I mean? Title shot. Now you can get another shot at it. You know what I mean? He'll be like have Omega lose this one, right? And then Hangman wins it, but he's like, no, I did this so you can get another shot. Now you can wrestle me and see if you can get it, right? He'll be like, I fucking you fucking dense mother. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So yeah, it's interesting because it could be fun.
So many possibilities.
I hope that's the way they go. I hope they go the Hangman Adam Page match way, because again, he was not on this episode. Wasn't seen. Yeah. Wasn't even mentioned.
I think they're going Kenny Omega. I just think he's the next biggest name I think that they're going to say is one of their guys that can take it off of a guy like Moxley who gets the mainstream thing where they can go, but look, here's one of the best in the world. And look, the numbers of if you go check out the data, Omega wins matches. Omega headlines events. Omega's a big fucking star.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not accustomed to see him on U.S. television, get ready to see more of him, right? He's a big fucking deal. I think
this could be.
God, that Hangman Adam Page idea is great.
Yeah, because this could be the AEW version and better version of Rikishi did it for The Rock, right? Where it was right. I did this for you, and then Kenny Omega in this example would just be like, I didn't need it.
Yeah,
you asshole. Because. Remember, their rematch is on December 2nd, but that segment ended without a signature from Jon Moxley. So that match is still not official.
similar to like how Jey Uso's flipped crazy and gone all over, Roman Reigns like guard dog, right? And he's like, now I gotta get you, right? Like Hangman Page is like, what I fucking like, yeah. Kenny Omega turns it. That's how he beats Moxley. Is like Omega, like Hangman runs in, gives him the little Kansas City cunt punt. Omega doesn't even notice it. Omega doesn't notice it till later, right? Like Hangman runs out, but then like Omega looks back, he sees him like laying down, he's like, what the fuck? So he pins him anyway, and he's like, what the hell happened here? Takes the title, and then he like sees it like Hangman Page is like, I helped you later, and then he's like, what are you talking about? Get away from me. And then he like sees it later on video, and he's like, you son of a bitch, like why'd you do that? He's like, I was gonna beat him, and he'd be like, it just meant now you're the champ, right? Like, and he'd be like, get away from me, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's what I hope happens.
The Spanish announce table.